Owning a home in America today seems out of reach. The average home now costs more than $350,000, and that's before adding interest, insurance, and property taxes. If you're retired, relying on Social Security, or just tired of watching your paycheck disappear into rent, you're definitely not the only one. But what if I told you that Elon Musk just revealed a home you can live in full-time for just $9,579? This isn't some kind of prank. It's real. It's bold. And it might be one of the most meaningful things Musk has ever introduced for everyday people. So as mentioned, we'll start production later this year, and we'll begin handing over the vehicles later this year as well. So what is this Tesla tiny home really made from? Could it truly take the place of regular houses? And who exactly is it designed for? We're breaking all of that down in today's video. You're watching Auto Gear Shift, the channel that goes beyond the headlines to explore how Tesla's innovations could actually change your life. Help us reach 45,545 subscribers. Why that number? Because we believe every sub brings us closer to 5,000. But 4,545 just sounds better. Hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you won't miss Tesla's next big leap. What exactly is the Tesla tiny house, and why is it causing such a buzz? Informally known as the Tesla Tiny House 2026, this compact living unit is grabbing attention mainly because of its price. At only $9,579, it's priced at less than 3% of the current median cost of a home in the U.S. Even a second-hand Tesla Model 3 costs nearly twice as much. The layout follows a modular rectangular design made for function and simplicity. Visually, it looks like a smaller version of a shipping container, finished in a smooth industrial style. The design clearly takes cues from Tesla's Cybertruck, sharp edges, matte finishes, and a no-frills look. But style isn't the main focus. It's all about smart, practical design. The materials used are also worth noting. Tesla is said to be using lightweight composites and aluminum blends similar to what's found in SpaceX rockets and Tesla car frames. This results in a structure that can stand up to severe weather, won't rust, and stays solid for decades, all while being light enough to move without needing special equipment. When it comes to size, the home offers between 20 to 25 square meters of space, about 215 to 270 square feet. That's around half the size of a two-car garage, but still enough to fit a bed, a small kitchen, a bathroom, and some basic living area. It's built mainly for one or two people. Despite its small size, it still meets the minimum legal standards for a full-time residence in most U.S. states. Each unit is shipped in a flat-packed modular form, allowing it to be delivered with regular transport trucks. Setup takes about 24 to 48 hours, needs only a few tools, and can be handled by a small team of 2 to 3 people, either trained Tesla installers or even the buyers themselves, following simple instructions. It doesn't require a foundation, and in many areas, zoning rules allow it to be placed in backyards or on open land without needing big permits or long wait times. So, why is the Tesla tiny house such a practical choice for older adults, for people who've retired and live? On tight budgets, this home offers real savings and flexibility. With the average monthly Social Security income at $1,976 in 2025, most seniors can't afford a traditional home, which now costs over $420,000 and often requires a 30-year mortgage. That means monthly payments over $12,300 when you add insurance and taxes. In comparison, Tesla's unit, priced under $10,000, can be bought outright using less than 5 months of benefits, which means no mortgage and no long-term financial strain. Running costs are another big factor. Utility bills for regular homes in the U.S. are averaging $260 each month in 2025, mostly because of heating and cooling. Tesla's tiny home includes advanced thermal insulation, so there's less need for electric heating or cooling. In states like Michigan or Texas, this could reduce energy bills by 40 to 60%, possibly cutting monthly costs to below $100. There are no high-tech climate control systems or smart gadgets to worry about. It uses simple switches and passive insulation, which means fewer breakdowns and no need for tech help. Unlike rental housing or retirement centers where rent is often more than $1,200 per month, the Tesla tiny house can be set up in your own backyard, on open land, or even on rented lots. Many counties now allow small homes, under 400 square feet, as accessory units without full residential zoning. This lets older people stay near family without giving up independence or being pushed into group living situations. Permit fees are often under $500, and because there's no need for a concrete foundation or heavy construction, site costs are low too. Privacy and safety are also big advantages. Unlike care facilities where people come and go and staff changes regularly, the Tesla tiny house is your own space with one secure entrance and lockable doors. You don't need to worry about strangers or shared spaces. And the simple design is very deliberate. No screens, no apps, no smart tech that needs updates or configurations. Everything from lights to plumbing is either manual or preset, making it easier to use and less likely to break down. Regular home upkeep often costs $2,000 to $3,000 each year. Tesla's tiny house cuts that by more than 70% since it has no complex parts, no paint that peels, and uses materials that resist weather and wear. It's built to be simple, strong, and low maintenance. Now, what are the most common questions? People ask about the Tesla tiny house, and do the answers actually make sense? As more people, especially seniors, start thinking seriously about living in one, the number of questions keeps growing. One big concern is legality. Can you legally put one of these on your land? The answer is, it depends on where you live. But in many states like California, Florida, and Texas, it qualifies as an ADU, or accessory dwelling unit. That means it can often be added to a backyard or rural plot with just a small permit. Many of those permits cost under $500, and some cities don't charge anything for units under 300 square feet. Another common question is about comfort, especially in cold areas. People worry it might feel like living in a metal box during the winter. But Tesla uses its car-building experience here. The walls have thermal insulation similar to what's used in Tesla car battery systems. These materials have heat resistance, values close to those found in regular homes. That means the house stays warm during cold nights and cool during hot days. In most climates, this insulation can reduce heating and cooling needs by up to 60%, keeping inside temperatures steady between 68 and 75 degrees with very little energy. People also want to know if it comes with everything needed or if it's just a shell. According to early reports, every Tesla tiny house includes a built-in mini kitchen with a sink, an induction cooktop, and a small fridge. It also comes with a bathroom that has a toilet, sink, and shower already installed. Wiring and plumbing are pre-fitted, so hooking it up to utilities or even off-grid systems is quick and easy, depending on your land setup. Installation is another big topic, especially for older folks who might not be able to lift or build heavy things. Tesla handles this by offering two options. In most places, they offer an optional service where trained pros put everything together in less than 2 days. If you live somewhere remote or prefer to do it yourself, Tesla includes easy-to-follow setup instructions. It's similar to putting together high-end furniture, no welding or special gear needed. The parts are light enough to move by hand and connect using bolt and slot systems that are easy to understand if you've done any basic repairs or assembly before. At only $9,579, this Tesla tiny house could completely change how people, especially seniors, think about retirement, freedom, and low-cost housing. It's not a concept or just a cool idea. It's a real, livable home that challenges the way we think about spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on a place to live. Would you live in a house like this? Do you think this is where housing is headed, or just a short-term solution? And where would you put one if zoning laws weren't a problem? If this video gave you something to think about, give it a thumbs up, hit hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you don't miss the next story about real-world tech that could change your life. Right here on Auto Gear Shift.